to surrender are false. All orders to surrender are false.
Hey everybody, welcome back to 3COG. Today's topic is things I used to believe. And the reason that I'm doing a video on this is just to talk about some of the stuff that I used to believe gun-wise that I don't necessarily believe now. And kind of as a demonstration, like, we need to remain teachable. And in the gun world, people learn something, and they learn it from somebody that they respect and believe that, well, that person's telling me the truth, and then it turns into gospel to them. Like, that is ingrained into their brain, and it'll never change. So things I used to believe. I have a list of 3 that I want to cover. 45 ACP. I used to be in the there's no replacement for displacement camp when it came to gun ammo. And I thought bigger is better. 45 is so much better than 9mm, and I don't think that way at all anymore. You know, a good double stack 9mm with an extension, Terran Tactical, by the way, really nice. With an extension, that's 23 rounds of 9mm in a handgun. That's awesome, you know, 23 rounds. So yeah, I used to really believe that 45, you know, John Moses Browning's ultimate creation of the 45 with a 1911 or some other pistol. Now, nope, give me a double stack 9, high capacity, higher capacity, whatever, because bullets do weird things inside of people. So even though I'm running, you know, quality jacketed hollow point ammo, I've seen people shot where bullets did just weird things that didn't make sense. Like, I've seen it. And what happens when bullets go inside of bodies just doesn't always make sense at all. So by having the ability to punch a whole bunch more holes into a person, that's better. It's really simple. I have a good friend. He's very hard into the 45 ACP camp. And if you like 45, I'm not telling you that you're wrong, because I don't care what you carry. It doesn't bother me. It has no effect on my life. I'll give you crap about it, but I don't really care. But having the ability to jackhammer, you know, 20 rounds of 9mm, 23 rounds of 9mm, 24 rounds of 9mm, like I'm carrying on me right now, versus 8, 10, 12 of 45. And a lot of people say ridiculous things like, well, you only got to shoot them once with a 45. No, that goes back to bullets do really weird things inside of people. I am never going to rely on one round doing anything. I'm never going to count on one bullet. All right, anything worth shooting is worth shooting twice. The 45 ACP camp, they were like, oh, shooting twice is silly. No, it's not. All right, we're trying to punch a whole bunch of holes in the bad thing that's trying to hurt us. It's that simple. So definitely very, very much so in the 9mm camp now versus 45. I still like 45s. They're fun, all that kind of stuff, but I do not believe that 45 is a better carry round than 9mm. And I used to. So it's definitely something that I used to believe that I absolutely do not believe anymore. Slingshotting. Clear. So slingshotting the slide versus using the slide catch, slide release. I used to, again, this is one of those things that I was taught kind of early in my military career, and I just believed it to be the absolute gospel. Like, when I first got taught it, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. So for those of you who don't know, what slingshotting means is that when you shoot, bang, 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 gun goes dry, drop your magazine, new magazine in, rotate the weapon, grab the slide, slingshot it forward. Alright, that's slingshotting. I don't do that anymore at all. What I do now is, so on this side, right, there's no slide release. If I'm doing it with a Beretta, I just hit the slide release. If I'm doing it with a Glock or a Smith & Wesson, I actually push into the side of it, and then when I put the magazine in, the slide goes forward. So I use the slide release. It's faster. I've had some pretty passionate discussions with friends who are saying that, you know, the gross motor skill versus the fine motor skill thing. I hate that argument. So gross motor skill versus fine motor skill, right? Gross motor skill is saying that, in the heat of battle, when your adrenaline's going and everything else, that you're going to miss the slide release. So they say that the only way to overcome that is to use a gross motor skill, which is bang, 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 magazine out, new magazine in, rotate the weapon, grab it, slingshot it forward, and come back out and start shooting again. The problem with that logic is that I just used my fine motor skill, my finger, to shoot the gun. Then I used a fine motor skill of my thumb to drop out the magazine. So you're telling me that in between the time that I use my fine motor skill to run the trigger and to press the magazine release, now I've got my new magazine in, and now I've gone completely stupid. And there's no way I can possibly push that button. I don't agree with that at all. I use the slide release. It's faster. There are people who are very, very fast going over the gun and stuff. There are people who are really, really fast doing it. But I'd say as an average, you're not faster slingshotting versus using the slide catch, slide release. So but I used to believe it. I used to fully believe that, oh my God, you had to slingshot because your hands were going to be clubs and you were just going to be trying to make the gun work. Now, slingshotting is still a good skill to know for various reasons. For one-hand manipulation, slingshotting it off of something, yes. But for regular reloads, competition, fast shooting, it's just get it in, get it up, and run it. So that's something that I used to believe that I don't anymore. Zippering versus failure drill. So when I was first taught when I was first taught how to shoot people by the military with a pistol, the Army initially, I was initially trained with a pistol by the Army, and it was all center mass, right? Shoot those groups, you're aiming for center mass, whatever the target exposed. Yep, cool. That was what the Army taught me. Then when I did my Marine training with the Marine Corps, the Marines taught me failure drill, right? And we've all heard of that before. It's 2 to the chest, 2 to the head. The Marines take it a little bit further, go 2 to the chest, 2 to the head, 2 to the pelvic girdle. So basically, if they're wearing body armor, you're going to shoot them in the face. If they're wearing a helmet and you miss the face, then you're going to shoot them in the hip, the pelvic girdle, collapse their base, they can't stand anymore, and they're, at the very least, severely immobilized. And then some other really, really good shooters I know taught me how to zipper. So zippering is really simple. It's a CQB technique. It works with rifle and it works with pistol. And all it is start shooting somewhere in the middle, stop shooting here. So you come around a corner, you come through a door or whatever else, gun up, right? You're going to shoot, center mass, bang, and all you're going to do is climb. Bang, 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 bang. So you're going to use the natural recoil of the weapon and everything and just let that gun climb. And you're going to stop shooting when you shoot him in the head. Pelvic girdle is still there as a makeup shot. If they got through the zipper process, then it's an option. But basically start it like the belly button and zip them up. Zip them up to the forehead. Shooting fast, you should be able to get 5, I'd say 3 as a minimum, 8 at the higher end, and just bang, 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 bang. Shoot as you're zipping up. Works with a handgun, works with a rifle. So that's how I shoot close quarters now. I'm not doing the, okay, bang, bang, shift sights, bang, bang. It's just bang, 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 bang. It's easier. And it's really effective because you have all these gushy inside parts in here that don't like bullets, right? You're tracking the spine, so hopefully 1 or 2 of those rounds hits the spine. Again, bullets do weird things inside of people. But you just start here and here, all right? And hopefully that completely shuts down the threat. I'm not saying that's how you should shoot. I'm not saying that's how you should shoot in a defensive situation. I'm not saying that that's the right answer for everyone. I'm saying that's how I do it. And I'm not giving you legal advice or telling you to go against SOP or anything like that. I'm saying that's what I like to do now. But I used to firmly believe 2 to the chest, 2 to the head, 2 to the hip. And we spent weeks running these drills. Bang, 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 bang. Just over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Now, for me, it's just bang, 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 bang. Start here, end here. Zipper them up. All right? So that's it. Those are 3 things that I used to believe. 45 versus 9mm. Yep, used to be one of those guys. Slingshotting versus, using the slide release. I believe that so much. And I understand why some of my friends get really, really passionate about it, because it really does get ingrained into your head. I believe using the slide release is faster. And I don't believe that I'm going to go full stupid to the point that I can't use my fingers. So yeah. And then zippering versus failure drill. So for me, CQB, rifle or pistol, start in the middle, work up. That doesn't mean I need to go down to start shooting. Wherever I am, start there, climb them up. That's how I do CQB shooting now. So thank you all very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comments section. Again, I'm not telling you how to do things. I'm telling you things that I used to believe that I don't now. So if you still believe in a failure drill, or you believe in slingshotting, then you do you. I don't care. All right, that's my opinion. If you believe 45 is better than 9mm, you're wrong. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But again, I don't care. All right, carry whatever you want. Carry a gun. If you're carrying a gun, you're already doing a lot better than a lot of other people. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.